Hi everyone, Amy here. It's been a really long time since I've done a video, but I'm back and hopefully with some regularity. So welcome to episode 4 of my Haunted or Not YouTube series. Tonight's episode is sleep paralysis or something else. So I'm no stranger to weird sleep phenomena or annoying sleep phenomena, such as insomnia. I've had insomnia all of my life. And then on the stranger realm, I've had episodes of sleepwalking, sleep paralysis, and which I'll talk about later, and nightmares. I was actually diagnosed over 25 years ago with chronic nightmare syndrome because my nightmares are so frequent and so horrible. So I want to talk about where the word or phrase nightmare came from. It dates back to the Middle Ages, around the 1300s, and it was related to sleep paralysis, where usually a supernatural female creature would be sitting on someone's chest and suffocating them. This could also be called a succubus. The succubus in folklore would interact with men, and then the incubus would interact with women. So, nightmare used to be related to sleep paralysis, but now, over the years, it's come to refer to just a really frightening dream. So, what is sleep paralysis? It usually occurs when you're first going to sleep or when you first wake up. Your brain is awake, it's aware, it's conscious, but your muscles are relaxed and seemingly paralyzed. Now, this is a protective method that the body does so that we don't act out in our sleep. We don't act out our dreams. Well, I think that my brain forgot to tell my body this, several times because I kick in my sleep, I scream in my sleep. When I had my dog, if I was getting too rowdy, she would come over and wake me up by putting her nose in my face to let me know I was too noisy. There have been times when one time I woke up and I was kneeling, and I was facing the wall towards the headboard, and I had my hands out, and I just started to pitch forward, and I caught myself with my hands on the wall. Had I been positioned, towards the floor, I could have seriously hurt myself or even died, broke my neck. I have woken up and I have been at the opposite end of the bed. So this is a mechanism that usually protects our body, and it's often accompanied by hallucinations or a feeling of suffocation. It may cause audio and visual or visual hallucinations. And I don't have a statistic, but usually there's intense fear and the feeling of some kind of presence in the room, some kind of evil presence. And I'm going to talk to you about one of my episodes of what I believed was sleep paralysis, but it left me questioning whether it was or not. And you can find out more in my episode 1, my haunted house. But I'm going to talk quickly about it because I do think it was sleep paralysis, but I can't be sure. So I was lying in my bed, and I heard the door scrape on the carpet, and I thought it was my husband coming in, that he had forgotten something for work. So I asked him to come touch my cheek, just stroke my face before he left. And all of a sudden, a large hand appeared a hand larger than my husband, and it had like black smudges or black stuff on the fronts of the hands. It kind of reminded me of um, number tattoos on inmates, and the sorry, I have to refer to my notes because I don't have everything memorized. Um, so the hand started stroking me, and then it snaked down to my neck. And in that moment, I thought, this person is going to strangle me. So I woke up later, and I'm thinking, okay, that was just sleep paralysis. So I didn't think much of it, and I went downstairs and looked into my bathroom mirror, and I looked at my neck, and there were black smudges on my neck. So that really freaked me out, um, because I'm thinking, this might be something else and not sleep paralysis. Maybe there was someone or something actually in my house. So it really freaked me out. Um, I also had recurring incidents during a time that I was in college and I was still at home. I would, for several nights, I would think I was awake, and there was a man standing over my bed, and I knew he was evil and he meant to do me harm. And this happened a few nights in a row, which I thought was really weird that it was the um, same person appearing. And at the time, and this is explained further in episode 2, Haunted People, that I was going through a period in college where there was a man who worked on, or who came to campus and worked. He's a copy machine guy, which I know is kind of funny. But I felt evil emanating from him. Only one of like 3 times when I felt like I was in the presence of evil. And there were a few times that I thought he was following me. So that really terrified me. And I thought it may be, he might be showing up in my dreams, or, um, in that period between sleep and wake, where they say you're more susceptible to seeing forms. So I was so scared that I didn't want to be left alone in the house. It was just so terrifying. And then I've had a lot of episodes where I want to get up out of bed, and it's because I feel evil or something negative around me, and I want to get out of bed. But try as I might, I can't. And then sometimes I think that I've made progress, but I haven't. I'm still in bed. And like I said, I think most instances of sleep paralysis are negative. However, recently I've had a few positive incidents of sleep paralysis where I think my dog is getting on the bed and I feel comforted. But my dog has been dead for a year and a half. So obviously it's not my dog. It's sleep paralysis. Hopefully, and not something else. But people over the years have seen shadow forms. That's really common. Like really dark humanoids that lurk in the bedroom or approach the bed, and terrifying. Now, I don't think that what appeared over my bed when I saw that man, I don't think he was a shadow form. He was a man, no doubt about it. In color, whatever. But one of the shadow forms that has come out of recent accounts is called the Hat Man, and it's appeared in the in the late 2000s. So it's a tall silhouette of a man in a brimmed hat. And I guess it's really terrifying. I just think that's so interesting, though, that, you know, a lot of people are seeing the same thing. Now, Rolling Stone, let me pull this up, which is very weird. I didn't realize that Rolling Stone was an expert in sleep phenomena, but they say that these shadow forms probably began with the trick of the light as processed by the human subconscious, and it's become a dominant character within the digital culture. But I just, like I said, I find that very interesting that so many people are experiencing that. Now, I've never encountered the Hat Man, so we'll see if he shows himself one day. Now, what causes sleep paralysis? It's linked to certain certain sleep disorders, certain medical conditions, substance abuse. What else? Possible diet. Now, years ago, I was put on Ambien. I think it was like version 1.0, and it gave me chronic nightmares. Nightmares so bad that I was afraid to stay alone during the day. They were so bad. So a few of the things that they say you can do to prevent sleep paralysis. Let me pull up my notes. So some of the things that you can do to prevent sleep paralysis. Okay, where did you go? Sleep paralysis. Okay, I'm sorry. Here we go. Now, I wanted to read these to you because I do all of these that you're not supposed to do, and I don't do the ones you're supposed to do. So the first one is establish a routine. Follow the same schedule for going to bed and waking up every day, including on weekends. Yeah, I don't follow any kind of sleep schedule. I'm disabled with chronic fatigue syndrome, so I have to go to bed when my body is ready to sleep. And I usually sleep during the day. I go to bed in the morning and sleep during the day. It says reduce alcohol and caffeine intake. In the evening, I drink a lot of pop, so I don't do that. Remove distractions, no blue light, no cell phones or devices, and I have to have my cell phone because I have a lot of anxiety and depression, and if I don't have something to focus on, then my brain goes to bad places. Meditation before bed. So those are supposedly some things that you can do to help. So I think that's it. That was a short one, but I can also put it on TikTok. It's not too long. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and stay tuned for episode 5, which I have no idea what it's going to be on, but it will be coming soon. Thanks.